Welcome back, guys. We're continuing on with this Make Williams Great Again challenge, and I decided to skip over Monaco. It was a boring race, as expected. The only thing that happened was Zhou decided to have another accident and broke his front wing. I think that's 3 races in a row now that Zhou has had an accident, which is not great considering we started off the season so well. So we're jumping straight into Barcelona. I've done the qualifying and we've qualified in 17th and 18th, and it is raining, so let's have a look. So it starts off raining and then it stops raining around about lap 40. So let's set this to lap 40. Right, unfortunately, the tyre is going to struggle to last that long, but I'm definitely not going to want 2 sets of intermediates, so I'm just going to have to deal with it. Let's have a look, see if I change this. Yeah, so it looks like mediums are going to be the best tyre to move on to. So let's do the same here. And then we'll adjust things on the fly in case anything changes. So, with us having basically no tyre to play with, we can't really push the fuel. I suppose we can do it just for the first couple of laps, but if we push the fuel, that'll also push the tyres, and we are going to be in danger of having a blowout if we push the tyres any more than we will be doing.
The stage is set here in Barcelona as we get ready for 66. One of the oldest races on the Formula One calendar. This is the Spanish Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go.
That's a pretty terrible start by Joe. Looks like there's been an accident. I didn't quite see if we were involved in that.
Contact at turn 1.
It was right in front of us. But it doesn't look like we've got any front wing damage, so I don't think it was involved in it. Well, because of that little accident, Albon's managed to find himself in 14th position.
Just focus.
Joe's getting a bit angry.
Don't worry about it.
So I think we should just settle down where we are at the moment.
So we touch the pack.
I can't afford
We start like up.
to use up any of these tyres.
Posting.
So let's just chill out where we are. So it's going to be a bit of a boring race until the rain stops. Albon's managing to hold on to 14th though, so that's promising. Got a virtual safety car, so that'll help us
Be careful for
to
debris.
conserve the tyres a little bit,
And
so
VSC.
that's good.
And I respect the data. Stay positive. Copy. Big crash Motrat. Be careful on start finish. A lot
Looks
of
like there's
debris.
been another accident.
Is he okay?
It's okay. All is okay.
BSC endings.
Yes.
There's a yellow flag now.
It's going to be quite a while until the rain stops, so there's really not much to do for a short while. I think what I could do, with Albon being right behind De Vries, just try and conserve a little bit of tyre. Zhou is right behind Norris as well, so I think let's do that, just to conserve a little bit of tyre. We seem to be hanging on quite well. Everybody else is going for 2 stops on the intermediates.
Give us feedback on conditions.
Okay, so the
It's spread
track
out
is
a lot.
dry apparently.
It's
Let's
gonna
have a
be
look.
slicks very soon.
Yeah, right. They're saying the track is dry, but there's still a little bit of rain, so it's a fine line. The people that pitted, did they pit? They pitted onto intermediates, so I think until people start pitting onto dries, I think we should also stay on intermediates. So we've still got another 10 laps to go of this. It's going to be a little bit of a strange race. I mean, the rain does look like it's practically over, but I'm a bit concerned. We're just going to have a little bit more of a downpour, so I'm still not going to change quite yet.
But
And
honestly, stupid from them.
Magnussen has crashed
Yeah,
into
I've read-
Albon. That's fantastic. Things have not really gone well for us recently. Right, well, we've got a puncture. I don't even know if he's going to be able to continue on. That's unfortunate. Cheers, Magnussen. Right, let's just try and make it to the pits. Looks like we've got major damage on the front wing. I think that's basically it for Albon. But let's see if we can limp to the pits, see what other damage. Ooh, terminal gearbox. We've been completely taken out. Okay. Cheers, Magnussen.
Now it looks like, yes it is, Alex Albon's involved in that.
Yeah.
Now this
Did
was
he
at
just
turn
slam
1,
in the back on me?
and you can see how tight it is.
Yeah,
And the
just
impact on the car It's quite clear.
Just slammed in the back of me. That's fantastic. That's going to be a massive repair bill. He's saying sorry, it wasn't his fault. Is it going to be a safety car? It's a virtual safety car. I think I might take the risk and pit with Joe. So if we pit onto hards, so we're currently in 13th place.
VSC. Stay close to the delta.
The rain is going up slightly. Let's have a look. No, the rain's definitely going to be finishing soon. Rather unfortunate for Albon. I'm not happy about all these repair bills that I'm having to pay for. Rain is still increasing slightly. But hopefully this isn't going to cost us too much going on to the hards early. Okay, so we were in 13th. So it'll be interesting to see what position we're in once everybody else around us pits. It's definitely going to stop raining any time now.
Any feedback on track condition?
I feel we can go into. What do you think?
Okay, let's see.
VSC is ending.
Copy.
So we're currently 5 seconds behind Piastri. Let's see if this, yeah, it is increasing. It's increasing quite fast actually. That's not good.
GRS enabled.
Yeah, that's not good. Oh no. It's reducing again. Looks like we're having to let people overtake us.
So it's not raining in the pit lane.
Copy.
Yeah, so it's stopped raining now. That's good. So everybody else is going to have to pit. So it's time for us to deploy the electrical energy.
Use the rest.
Copy.
See if we can undercut everybody.
The tire is on the low side.
Focus on your tires.
Right, he's talking about temperature, not tyre wear. So we got the undercut on De Vries. And we gained 6 seconds on him. So pitting during that safety car was definitely the right idea. gained a position and an extra 5 seconds.
DRS is currently disabled. DRS is currently disabled.
So there's not really anything that we can do here, so we may as well just fast forward. Looks like De Vries
We've got
has
an incident.
had an
It's
accident.
Valtteri Bottas, I believe.
Is it going to be... No, it's just a yellow flag. No safety car. I'm amazed that everybody's catching us up. We had a rather large gap and we're pushing the fuel. But unfortunately it's not been good enough to stay ahead of Norris. What tyres Norris is on? He's on mediums. Right, that'll be why then. So we probably will finish in 13th position here. Well, almost definitely. So that's not a bad result for Zhou, just unfortunate that Magnussen took Albon out and wrecked his car. So not only is it going to cost us
Max Verstappen
money
over the finish line and today's winner.
to repair Albon's car, but because he damaged the gearbox, it's also going to cost us a penalty to the positions to replace the gearbox. It won't cost us this time round, but it will in future races, so rather unfortunate there.
Second flag. We were P13.
But there's nothing we can do about other cars crashing into us.
I'll be honest now, it'd take a real...
So yeah, not a very entertaining race. Wasn't much that we could do in terms of strategy there, or tactics I should say. Very uneventful. Okay, right, let's have a look to see the damage incurred. Look at that. It's wrecked our ERS, our gearbox, potentially some of the engine as well, I'm not sure. And it ruined the chassis, the front wing, the rear wing and the suspension. Almost totaled us entirely. That's going to be bloody expensive. That's going to be about, I think gearboxes are about $1 million. ERS probably the same. So that's going to be about 3 million worth of damage. Cheers, Magnussen. That's very kind of you. Right, let's have a look. We can't, yeah, it's $1 million for a gearbox. 2.5 million for the ERS. Jesus Christ, so that actually cost about 4.5 million. Oh, that is absolutely disgusting. 4.5 million and grid penalties that cost us. Disgusting. So we've got a lot of manufacturing we're going to need to do. So let's have a look in the warehouse. We've got, well, before I do that, let's have a look on the car part development. We're not actually manufacturing anything at the moment, so we've got 3 chassis, 4 front wings, 3 rear wings, 4 side pods, 4 underfloor. So we need 1 suspension, 1 rear wing, 1 chassis and 1 front wing. So chassis, front wing, rear wing and suspension. That was painful, that was bloody painful. So now that's cost us to not be able to upgrade this wind tunnel. Frustrating. Right, let's see. We've got the CFD simulator upgraded. That's nice. Manufacturer on the front wing, so let's get the suspension manufactured. Let me just double check that I haven't got any research slots. No. Okay. Q2. And we don't want fastest lap. Right, well, yeah. Not really much happened there, unfortunately, apart from Albon. So, a bit of a boring one. Hopefully, the Canadian Grand Prix is going to be a little bit more exciting. So, join me in the next one. And I shall see you at the Gilles Villeneuve. Cheers for watching, take care. I shall see you soon.